Hi everyone, welcome to week 6. This week we are talking about conceptualization and operationalization. Now these are two terms that are likely to make an appearance on the midterm, so let me give you definitions of them real quick. This all has to do sort of with variables and measurement, and conceptualization and operationalization are really about taking an abstract concept and translating it to a point where we can assign a number to that concept. This is, really about, like I said, how we measure something. So conceptualization always happens first. Operationalization is always done after that. So in conceptualization, what we're doing is we're specifying what's meant by a variable. Then after we've specified what's meant, the second step in operationalization is to transform each of those concepts into statements that can be responded to with numbers of some kind. So here's a real brief and kind of basic example. One thing that social workers might want to measure is alcohol use, or maybe alcohol problems or something like that. And if we were to sit down and conceptualize that, we might think about that as sort of existing along two domains that we need to measure. That first domain might be consumption related, right? So that's the first thing we've conceptualized here is really some consumption. So how might we measure consumption of alcohol? Well, we might ask how frequently a person drinks. We secondarily might ask how often a person, how much a person drinks. And those are questions or statements to which a person can respond numerically. So we've translated a portion of this idea of alcohol problems or something like that into statements that can ultimately be measured numerically. There's other ways to conceptualize it too, and if we were to go through sort of the full process, we might think about 2 or 3 or 4 different domains of alcohol problems that we wanted to conceptualize and operationalize. So one other quick note about this week: there's no quiz. The quiz is in next week's material, since these 2 weeks are sort of linked together. Now, the other thing that's due this week is the city training, and I have a link to the city program for you right here. And then there's a Dropbox right here that you can upload your certificate. Let me go to the city website real quick. It's linked there, but if you want to you can type in city program, and it'll come up. So the first thing you need to do is create an account. And you should be able to either log in through your organization or register. Since I'm already registered, I can't show you that part, but just get in touch with me if you're having problems. At any rate, after you log in, it should assign you to SUNY Buffalo, University at Buffalo, kind of like this. If you previously did the city training with another school, you should be able to add an affiliation by clicking here. So it would change what's here to UB. At any rate, what you would do next is click View Courses. Yours may look a little different only because I've had to do my training already. But what you would do is scroll to the bottom here and click Add a Course. And what this brings you to is a series of like 13 questions or something. 14 questions. So let me show you how to answer these. This is kind of a pain. So you can skip question 1. Question 2, you want to hit or click this second button for protocols submitted and reviewed by the SBIRB. The SBIRB is Social and Behavioral Institutional Review Board. Okay, so we're skipping 1. Number 2, clicking option 2 on question 2. Then we're skipping question 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you get to question 11, click not at this time. Question 12, not at this time. Question 13, you can skip. And then question 14, click no. So I realize this is a pain. Let me just go through it again once real quick. So skip question 1. Question 2, you answer the second the second option there. Then you skip 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then at 11, not at this time, 12, not at this time, 13 is a skip, and then 14 is no. And then hit submit, and what that'll give you is it should give you this one right here, social and behavioral science, social and behavioral responsible conduct of research course. So it should say continue course or start course or something like this over here. Oh, I guess here it is. It says start now. So you would click that. So at the end, you'll get a certificate or a score report. Upload either of them. You don't have to do perfectly on the modules as long as you pass them. That's fine. As always, if you have any questions, get in touch with me. Happy to talk. Hope everyone's having a great week. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.